Let's play a few games. Yeah, somebody said it the other day. I don't really care. I'll update it when I'm 30. Yesterday? I didn't play yesterday. What do you mean?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
And normally I always play max specs in the evening, but now suddenly we play him in the noon.
Not enough minerals.
What a coincidence again.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh?
Thank you, Kopo for the sub, I appreciate it.
Additional supply depots.
He always seems to play whenever my stream is online. Almost like he's stream sniping. Nah.
What's going on? Bad news?
Not enough minerals.
Huh? Ah! You scared me! Go ahead. Be in the rear with... Huh?
Command. Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. What? Bad news? What?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals.
Got it. What? I'm listening. SCV ready. What's it worth? Got something for move on. Gateway coming through.
Not enough minerals. enough minerals.
Okay.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders? Been waiting. It's ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Game. Huh?
Add-on complete. Command center update.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
What? You want something?
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Additional supply depots.
Honestly,
Not enough.
I'm cooking a pretty decent build here.
Not enough minerals.
Agree. Yeah,
Wait, is it DTs?
I'm listening. Oh yeah.
Life flights here.
This SCV ready.
It's DTs, isn't it?
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Oh no.
No trouble.
Not enough minerals.
What's it worth? SCV ready. Ready to roll out. SCV ready.
Talk.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready. Armed and been waiting. Go, go, go. This better.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to run. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for pickup.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. You can. Bad news. We could use some help here. Been waiting. By the numbers, boys.
Pick talk.
By the numbers, boys. I'm on it. Armed. SCV.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out. Gangway.
Research complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
Oh yeah.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Pick
Armed
up.
and ready. What's that? Been waiting.
Oh my.
Wait.
How did you shoot that?
Pick.
Go, go, go. This better be good.
Not enough energy.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Been waiting. You, FTV ready. Want a piece of me, boy? Oh, this better be good. Who wants some? Armed and ready. You gonna get FTV ready. By the numbers, been waiting on you. This better be who wants some?
Ready for dust off.
FTV ready. Roger that. Go, go, go.
There's so many probes.
Wait.
Not enough minerals.
By the numbers,
Not good.
want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Don't even have combat shields, keep in mind.
Watch your step.
SCV ready. This better be. You gonna get want a piece of me?
Ready for dust off.
Been waiting on who wants some? SCV ready. This better.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna get. Been waiting on SCV ready.
Gas. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Oh, I had the SCVs there the entire time, really?
SCV ready. You want a piece of me? We could use some help here. By the numbers, boy.
Mineral field depleted.
Who wants some?
Picking up.
SCV ready.
Let's
This
go.
better be good.
Confirm.
Add-on complete. Research.
It's okay, I just pull the boys again.
Boy. What's going on, huh?
Where's the emergency?
Been waiting. Gangway. SCV ready.
Not enough.
I still have all these medevacs, they can gather energy. Should be okay.
Go ahead.
He had a lot more infrastructure than I anticipated though, so maybe it's gonna still be hard. He has like multiple observers as well with
Not
that.
enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming through. This better be good.
Mineral field.
Killing SCVs doesn't matter, I have too many anyways, it's totally fine.
Who wants some? Armed
I can afford losing as many SCVs as I want.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field. Not enough. Not enough energy.
Gangway. Coming.
Mineral field.
We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
Life flight.
This better armed and ready. This better be good. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? You got it.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go! Gangway. Orders. Ready to roll out. We could use
Ready
some
for
help
dust off.
here.
Waiting
This
on
better be
you.
good. Been waiting. You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh,
Been waiting on you. Go, go, go!
Not enough. Upgrade complete.
We could use some help.
Not enough minerals.
What's our
Not enough minerals.
armed and ready?
Mineral field depleted.
hopefully I killed it before it's done.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
This better be armed and ready. Who wants some?
Guess not, but maybe it's okay.
Go, go, go! We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, looks fine.
Piece of me, boy.
Oh, he didn't snipe us. Awesome. Yeah, here in this case he didn't snipe because he played a game before that. Why is this MMR so low though? Like, it's so hard for me to make any progress when like I have to play against max specs, and max specs is like the same MMR, like, or like similar MMR. Like, he's now below 6.6. It's like so hard to make progress for me to play against him because like he doesn't feel like a 6.6 player. Like, you can definitely tell there's a difference between him and like Clem, Sarah, Reyna, for sure. Mana beat Björn? Did he? I mean, Mana has been improving a lot recently, so that doesn't surprise me. Björn has always been kind of mediocre, so that's really not too surprising to see him fall. I mean, Mana has been improving, what can we say? Aproda's always being too greedy. A lot of times, like, Max Specs likes to see how greedy he can be, you know? So a lot of times, like, if we analyze the replay, like, his setup was like much greater than mine, but I had like one timing with like stim and marines basically. That's kind of the idea of like these sort of all-ins. You just try and hit like a random timing with like stim and marines before their gateways go up. Cause like the Protoss macro is a little weird. I did like against Clem it's like a little different cause like Clem optimizes more, but like the Protoss like philosophy of like adding like multiple gateways at the same time is kind of different than what like the Terrans do, and I think it's like wrong a lot of times what they do. Like they add up like they add their gateways, but they forget about like, or not forget, they just neglect like warping inconsistently. Now in this overlay we can't see the warp-ins, but basically right now he's floating a lot of money, but he's gonna warp in like a bunch of stalkers. He's actually supply block, so here he made a mistake, he got supply block. But like he goes for like a mobile style and like does this poke, etc., right? But then like you do like the gate, like what a lot of TOS, that's what I'm talking about, do like the gateway explosion. So that will go from like 3 gates, or in this case, is it 3? Yeah, 3 gates to like 8 or 9, like from 3 to, and then adding like 6 more. And I think that's what he did. So you see here he adds a forge, adds 2 gateways, and then I think he adds another bunch of gateways. He actually didn't, so he didn't add too many gateways. So this all in was definitely a nice, yeah, actually it was actually very nice. I thought he had much more, to be honest. Okay, this sort of all in was actually pretty decent, honestly. Then I could have even waited a little bit longer, but like these SCVs, that's kind of a silly mistake. These SCVs would have been very helpful. I just realized. But basically, this all-in was a lot stronger than I thought in the end. Like, I thought my all-in was very weak, but like, the thing is, like, this map is not even good for Terran, so I'm actually kind of in shock right now, because I thought he had much more, but he didn't. I thought he was on like 9 gateways. I thought he already had like +1 attack and stuff. I thought he already had like a 3rd base like fully saturated when I push. But he didn't have that. Like the push arrives and he doesn't even have like many probes. Oh, no, it doesn't arrive here. Like the push arrives and he doesn't even have like a 3rd yet. We definitely cooked something here. Like this is very powerful, man. But yeah, the toss, it usually just relies on the toss being greedy. Now in this case, I think it's actually a good all-in, but yeah, I mean, he just played greedy. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's hard for him to judge, but like he did like the war prison start, you know, like he can also just go like hallucination, or he can just go observer first. He just took a 3rd base going like prison, stalker harassment. That's just a little bit greedy, like the early war prison play. And you can easily like just like not do that. Instead you just go hallucination or something like that. And then you see exactly what the Terran does, and then it's like, yeah, what can I do as a Terran? But the Warp Prism lost him the game then. He really didn't have a lot. Still a way of knowing if Toss is being greedy? Not really, like, I just have to judge it based on my opponent. There's no consistent way of playing it though. The only consistent way of playing is like Clem does, but then you always rely on outplaying your opponent. No, he couldn't have a Colossus. Not with the way that he plays. That's the thing. Like, it really depends on who you go up against. Like, some tosses even go 2-base Colossus or Storm. If I then, like, do a stim timing, I run into Storm, of course. Some Protosses do, like, the harassment. Others just play greedy. Like, they take a 4th base against a 2-base all-in. Or go up to, like, 61 probes against, like, my 30 SCVs. That kind of stuff. Like, Protoss has, like, infinite options, so it always depends, like, who do you play? And that's what I need to learn. I need to, if I want to, like, at least win with, like, strategy, I need to, like, be familiar with all the TOS playstyles, and then find like a certain like way of dealing with it. Like for example, putting the boys here against max packs seems to be very good. It feels like the low gas mass expansor is really hard to beat. Yeah. Like TOS is just faster and expanding and everything, so it's kind of overwhelming. What's the counter to 2-base Storm? To be honest, I don't think there is a counter. I think it's probably the best strategy right now. Just like overcharging High Templars early gas like at the second and overcharging High Templars. Like it just seems like a bulletproof strat to me. It's like Storm takes a little bit more skill to use. That's the only reason to like not play it. But it seems very good. Energy overcharge helps a lot. You can have like so many full energy High Templars, like a full War Prism, like before the Terran even has a Ghost Academy. And then like if you do that, and you just have like, the thing is about like a War Prism and High Templar army, like the Protoss army doesn't even have to be big, you know, like you can have like a small army for map control, and then just like a lot of like warp ins in the back for like drop defense. So like dropping isn't an option either, because he can also split his army no problem. It's just that you have to like babysit the Warp Prism, which makes the style slightly harder. Like the TOS actually has to like micro something. But it's really good, I think. Just like 2-base Storm, you take a third, you just like contain the Terran on 3 base while you take your 4th. And then eventually, depending on what the Terran does, you either just commit more to Gateway, like if he's dropping you, that kind of stuff, like you can just make more units while taking a 4th, or you can even just tack up to like Colossus or whatever. And the only way for Terran to play against it, I think, is just Turtle. I don't think you can be aggressive when they get like a Warp Prism and stuff. Let's play some CC first this game.
Not enough minerals.
This is our 5-9 barcode
Not
guy
enough minerals.
that doesn't scout, right? So kind of want to play some CC first for fun.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear.
Not enough minerals.
Hopefully he doesn't scout.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
It's very hot today,
Go ahead.
and I haven't put the AC in my room yet, so I think I'll
Additional supply depot.
call it. I mean, I'm gonna call it early today, but at least I fixed my computer, it seems. I think it seems fine. We have no more bird noises from my computer, so
SCV ready.
it was a little bit annoying yesterday, but
You scared me.
I think I finally fixed
Not
it.
enough
I
minerals.
hope.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Please don't scout.
Not enough minerals.
The scout should arrive like soon, like
Not
now, I
enough
guess.
minerals.
I don't know exactly when, yeah. Does arrive now. Okay, so it is annoying.
Not enough minerals.
Like CC first is basically like
Not
a little
enough
bit of a meme strat.
Not enough.
The reason I do that, it's just fun. That's the reason I do that.
Ready.
It's fun to play CC first, even if it's not very good.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
I don't know exactly how we want to play it though. Like gas first. Do I take the second gas? I think I do.
Go ahead. Bad news. Big job.
The thing is, CC first, like, I think it was, I don't even remember fully, but I think it was, like, pretty decent in, like, Heart of the Swarm. But now with the Adept being introduced in the game, it doesn't seem very good anymore. Because it can just, like, shade past everything, you know? You can just shade past my bunker, so if I put, like, a bunker to defend myself against, like, a Stalker or something, Well, the adept can just shade past the bunker, and I don't have any marines in time. So that then just kind of sucks.
Command center upgrade complete.
I think I'll go for a fast siege tank, because like,
Command center upgrade.
there's one reason, and this is what CC first makes somewhat fun. You force like sometimes a weird reaction out of the other guy. So what I really enjoy playing when I go CC first and they scout me
Not enough.
is like sort of like guessing like how are they gonna approach it. Like, is he gonna just take a third nexus? Like, what is he gonna do?
Not enough.
Are we just taking a third nexus instantly? Are we
Not enough minerals.
proxying a robo immortals? Like,
Minerals.
what are we cooking, my friends?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready. Gangway. SCV ready. Absolute. Light it. Who wants? Stop this.
I don't see a robo over there. Let's see if I see a third base. He didn't even like scout properly, did he? I don't remember. Like, did he go into my main? Does he know that I'm like doing a quick
Not enough minerals.
factory? Like,
Not enough.
this guy is really odd because he's just not scouting very much.
Not enough minerals.
I don't see a third.
Not enough minerals.
I see like some weird stalker movement. I'm gonna put my depots in the main
Not enough minerals.
to protect myself against cheese. Like, there's so many ways to die right now, it's kind of annoying, but that's just how it is when playing CC first.
Ready for dust off.
I'm here to throw my MMR in the end.
Not enough minerals.
He's actually just playing normal. In fact, oh no. Kind of what I figured could happen. I'm actually gonna cancel my stim here and get like something against it. I was actually kind of thinking about DTs. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'm supply block. Oh, it's DT drop even. I do have a scan fortunately, so
Under attack.
that's good.
Our SCVs
Oh,
are under
yeah.
attack.
Thanks.
Not enough
Oh.
minerals.
My SCVs were
Not enough
not
minerals.
vacating.
Base is under. Not,
So yeah, we're gonna all in him,
not enough minerals.
obviously.
Not enough minerals. Not
And I have
enough
to save
minerals.
my tank.
Not enough minerals. Not
Ah,
enough minerals.
not saving the tank hurts so much.
Not enough minerals.
ETA.
Okay, we're just gonna pull the boys and go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough energy.
I should have cancelled the EVA, I actually don't need it in the end. If I saved my tank, this could have been a win. I think I now lose against the DTs actually. Because the Stalkers can just infinitely kite, but he doesn't have micro, so maybe it's fine.
Not enough.
Gangway. Coming.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Who wants some? What's going? SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go. You gonna get this better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? Been waiting on you. Who wants some?
Not enough
Okay.
minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Nice.
Additional supply depots.
Luckily, like, these Protosses have like 0 micro, so somehow it worked out. Oh, he was getting a Colossus already, what the hell? With the third and a Colossus in production, not an Immortal, he was already on Colossus tech, no blink. Awesome. Have I watched the Hearthstone video? I've seen, I've live reacted to like the things that he put there, but I haven't seen the video. I think Hearthstone's video is a good video because it shows why pros should not balance the game, basically. Like, just by being a good player in StarCraft, it doesn't make you like good at like balancing the game, basically. And I think you can really see it like in Hearthstone's video. Like, what he suggests is just really random, mainly, and... Well, there might be some points where it's like always, yeah, okay. It doesn't make the game any more fun or whatever, like... It seems like really bad changes, like extremely bad, like... Unimaginably bad for someone that is like a professional. But, I don't understand why he wants to buff the Woodermine. That doesn't... This doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if I had to, like, put down a patch, I would probably make it so that, like, the Woodermine doesn't one-shot the Oracle. Like, I think that would be a good balance change, for example. But, like, it's so crazy that he wants to buff the Woodermine. Reduce the matrix upgrade. I would increase it. Okay, hold on, I need to go to the bathroom quickly. Oh yeah, I'm muted. Yeah, basically it's kind of silly that he wants to
Not enough.
it's the obnoxious units to be buffed again, you know. He wants to take a step back to Stone Age StarCraft, something like that.
Well, butter my biscuit.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh?
But yeah, that video is a great example, like, why pros should not be balancing a game. Like, just because you're like good at the game, it doesn't make you like good at like making the game more fun or like balancing the game necessarily. I didn't think that Harsum would be that delusional, but yeah, it's kind of insane.
Not enough minerals.
Not very well thought out changes, very random changes, and some of them
SCV ready.
were already introduced.
What's going? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Like, for example, I never think about what I would change, you know, like... What pros are very good at is, like, pointing out what are the problems, you know. For me, it's, like, very easy to tell you, like, that toss is, like, imba because of what I always say, you know, like... But that doesn't mean I'd be good at, like, making suggestions on how to fix that.
Command
It's like,
center
if I tell you the problem, then, you can kind of just fix it. Anyone can fix it, basically.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
And then the question is, what can we change to make it more optimal, basically? So is it, if, for example, if you want to buff the water mine, what is the most optimal change for like a buff if we really want to think about it in depthly? Like, what would be the best water mine buff you can think of? Make some suggestions, my friends. If you want to buff the water mine right now, what would you change? Would you make it invisible after armory, for example? I mean, that's an option, like suggested. But what would you change?
Yes. What's it worth? Done. What? You want some?
Optics online.
Additional supply depots required.
No sound? What's going on? What do you mean? Why are you trolling me?
SCV ready.
Add-on.
Saying dumb things in the chat gets you banned very quickly, my friend. Be careful.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Cyclone.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Less friendly fire?
Not enough minerals.
I don't think friendly fire is ever a problem with water mines, really. It's the same as like Burrowed and Fastest. Like, people talk about Raven and like why Terrans don't use Ravens, but why do people talk about that? I don't understand.
Enough minerals.
Like, Burrowed and Fastest are not a problem in the game, you know? Did anyone say that? Because I hear like people talk about it. Like, Burrowed and Fastest are not a problem in the game. If anything, they already got nerfed because of like Maru vs. Zero from Ketabits. If anything, they are interesting, you know? Bird and Fastest are a really interesting tool in like... oh, I misclicked.
Not enough minerals.
In like
Your forces are under attack.
the Zerg arsenal, basically. Nice. Oh. Mismicroed my end. Better back a little bit.
SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready. I'm listening. SCV ready. SCV ready.
I can't really read the chat right now. I have to be playing perfect. Fortunately, kind of didn't do very well so far in this game, so
SCV ready.
somehow he took damage against the water mine drop.
You gonna get ready to roll out. Got no engine. SCV wants some. SCV ready.
But I can already talk what I would change. So what I would change with like the water mine, if I just think about it like right now on the fly,
Not
I think what would make the most sense is like buff its like radius again.
unacceptable.
Like the splash radius, in particular against Protoss.
Base is under attack.
Coming through. SCV ready.
I think water mines are too trash against Protoss nowadays.
Additional supply.
They just don't deal any damage and they can't even like take out probes.
This better be good. Go, go, go.
It's like you do a water mine drop, they don't react. They barely lose any workers. They don't even have to react anymore. Like the splash is so low, you can't kill that more than like 5 workers with like a 2 water mine drop.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
I can understand like invisible water mines to be frustrated, so I would never like touch that, for example. That would be my reasoning. So like a nerf is not just like Or a buff is not a buff, like there's very different things you can buff. You can buff. And making
Research complete.
Widow Mines more obnoxious seems like a really bad mistake that you can make.
Ready for pickup?
Not enough.
We could use some help here.
Ready for dust off.
You gonna give me orders? Go, go, go!
Oh, he has a Widow, she battery there. Didn't see.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. On fixation. By the number. Get some stop and get heavy.
Is he moving?
Can't wait. Orders coming through.
Where's the emergency?
Research. Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete.
Confirm.
SCV ready.
Waiting on you. Ready for dust off. You ready for dust off?
Arm.
Light.
SCV ready. This better be good.
What the hell? Just winning with the drop. Oh, his observer was here all the time. Okay, now I can read the chat. Forever cloak without upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that, you know, but like, I can also see like that being frustrating, like I said. Like permanently invisible water mines without the upgrade, by just having like an armory. I'll just make them splash more so that it's actually worth it sometimes to make them. And it's very hot today. I don't think I can last very long. I think it's time to install the AC. So we don't have this problem. Bit more range. I think the range is okay. Ultras is mech turn. Well, any unit is good against Ultras with mech. Like literally anything. Just need a big enough army, I suppose. Same guy. It's way too hot today, guys. I think I can play like 2 more games, but it's really unbearable. I'm dying over here.
Not enough minerals.
No, I'm not qualified for EWC yet. Maybe I will be. Next week.
Not enough minerals.
The last qualifier for EWC is next weekend. I'll be playing in that one.
We hear you.
Not enough minerals.
Big job.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
I need to be more focused here.
What's going on?
I was not too happy with the last game. I need to be a little bit faster.
Not enough minerals.
My chances, they depend on the bracket. Bracket can be really easy, bracket can be really hard.
SCV ready.
I don't know how they're gonna see it, so not sure.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bad news. SCV ready. Fan the SCV ready. Huh? SCV
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Big job, huh? What's going on? In the rear.
Okay, let's see
Command
what he's
center
cooking.
upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
We're just gonna open up
Go ahead.
some Reaper Heli in this game.
Ready to gear. Yes, sir. Huh? I'm listening.
Some Reaper Heli in this game.
Got something for me to... What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Here comes the...
Wait, is this a proxy gate?
Here's the... Where? SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
All right. Let's
No,
Add-on complete.
it is a proxy gate.
SCV ready.
Add-on. Not enough minerals. Base.
You should
is under
attack the
attack.
command center
Not enough
100%.
minerals. Not
I'm a
enough
little bit
minerals.
confused right now. Why does he only have one
Not enough
gas?
minerals.
I
Not
think I
enough
should just
minerals.
cancel.
Not enough minerals.
I'm just gonna cancel and then it should just be fine. Remaking this CC on the high ground. Oh. And that should just be fine.
SCV ready. Who wants some? Armed and...
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Okay, we have like a few SCVs to like tank.
In the rear.
He committed hard, like he has like a lot of stalkers, right?
This ought to be good.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
The Cyclone Micro is also extremely awkward, to say the least.
Got a target.
Go ahead.
Channel's cool.
By the...
Oh my god.
Additional supply depots.
I'm never gonna make a Cyclone anymore. It's the last time I made a Cyclone. It's so bad.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
How did it even get sniped so casually? He moved up that ramp like a complete maniac.
Not enough minerals.
What's going
Okay, we're just playing it safe. I mean, we should just be ahead of the start like this, even if we lose the Cyclone for free. Should still be okay.
up? Ready to go. You gonna get the order?
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on...
Ready for dust off. Talk to me.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Where's?
SCV ready.
Our SCVs
Oh,
are
what?
under attack.
Bro has a warp prism already.
Complete.
And a hallucination.
Waiting
Interesting.
on you.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
In the pipe.
Not enough minerals.
By the number. Huh? SCV ready.
Now what? Take it up.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready.
Systems prime.
Up, ready to go. SCV ready. Stepping it. Big job. Bandit.
Life flight
Additional supply depots.
Made the gateway all the way there.
Ready.
That seems kind of far away.
State your request. Right engineering.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
I like how they can just like drop in range of a tank and it's like fine, you know, like I don't know how I would change that ever, but I feel like that's like so ridiculous always. When they go in with the prism and stalkers, I have a tank in range, but like
Insufficient Vespine
because the
gas.
tank like shoots so slowly and because it needs like 3 shots,
Not enough.
they can just ignore the tank and just kind of like
Not enough.
sit there and like
This better be good.
tank the fire while like dealing damage with like the stalkers in this case.
Vespine gas. Additional supply depots required.
Go, go, go.
I hate that mechanic a lot. Here we see a fast storm play actually.
This vessel requires assistance.
Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespene gas.
I'll leave a tank at home.
Additional supply depot. Insufficient Vespene gas. Additional supply depots required. Not enough mineral. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field research. Additional supply depots required.
By the numbers. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not even looking.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
State your request.
Gateway. Coming. SCV ready.
Additional supply. Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready. You want
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Okay, we need to go to
Not
academy.
enough research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I should have an army that can fight him.
SCV ready.
Nope.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off. Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
SCV ready.
Let's go. Confirm.
It's go time. We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Never try and fight the storm, my friends.
Ready for
SCV ready.
Waiting.
SCV ready.
ready for dust off.
Sure want a piece of me, boy. Boom, baby. By the numbers.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy.
Bro, so fucking trash is unbelievable. He can lose even with Protoss.
In the rear with the gear. We could use some help.
Mineral field completed.
Go ahead. Bad news.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Life flight's here.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Insufficient Vespene gas.
Go, go, go.
Scanning back.
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
Ready for dust off.
Who wants some?
Combat engine.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Ready for pickup.
Mineral field depleted.
That's fine. This better be good. Ghost. SCV
Yes, Colossus tech is real. Well,
Under attack.
we could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for pickup. Ready for dust off.
but do you also have like a fourth base?
This better be good. Ah! Go.
Mineral field depleted.
Get heavy.
Not enough minerals. Additional.
Ready to blunder. In the rear. Been waiting on.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
You're on. Okay. Solo. Let's have a blast. Who wants some? Ready to blunder.
Let's just like macro up, I think.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Storm
minerals.
is dangerous, run bys are dangerous.
enough minerals.
Ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Scanning that.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
This better be good. I'm in a world of hurt.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good.
Bro, this is like the worst play I've ever played against.
You want to be
Mineral field depleted.
bandit? Go ahead. Huh? SCV ready. What's going on? Ah! You scared me. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Ghost reporting. Ghost reporting.
State your request.
Fighter, big job.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready for
Solo operator.
Command center upgrade complete.
It really hates my
Additional
sense
supply
at all.
depots required.
What's going on? Yep.
Upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required.
scanning.
Out with it.
Ready for
Additional supply depots.
Kaboom, baby! I can't build here.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir. You sure?
There's a warp gate over here.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's going on? Who wants some? Oh, it's on.
scanning that.
Ready to plunder.
Whoops.
Engineering at state of
Solo.
Mineral field depleted.
I can't build here. I can't build here.
Not enough energy. Research complete.
ready.
I can't build here. In the rear. I can't build here.
Your forces are under attack.
Engineering at scan.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
I can't build here.
Out.
Armed and
Ghost reporting. Ghost reporting. Ghost.
Mineral field depleted.
Just
Come again.
come.
big job, huh?
Hmm.
We could use some help
Upgrade
here.
complete.
State
Awesome.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Upgrade complete. Unacceptable. Vespine gas unacceptable command. Vespine gas
They have good
exhausted.
upgrades.
Out.
state your
Big job, huh?
calling.
Reporting for action.
Yeah, whatever.
Command center upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I'm on it.
We could use some
Are
help.
we like making tempers or something?
In the rear.
Liberation is at hand. Yes, sir.
Solo operator.
Not enough energy.
Go.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
There have to be like some Tempest or something, right? Or like some carriers in production.
Command center under attack. Complete. Command center base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Research complete.
How did the army sneak up there, man?
Upgrade complete.
Thought I had all the vision. Let's get a thing here.
Not enough.
I can't build here. Huh?
Mineral field
About to
complete.
get heavy. I can't build here.
Out with it. You sure about that?
Base is under command center upgrade complete.
Give me the
Add-on complete.
Reporting for action.
Upgrade complete.
go. You sure about that?
My hotkeys are kind of messed up.
Mineral field depleted.
It's on.
So
Mineral field depleted. Not enough.
What's up?
Unacceptable command. Not enough minerals.
Big job.
Not enough energy.
give me the time.
Where's the emergency?
Step. Incoming orders.
That
Attack.
Coming.
in the rear with
Give me the sit rep.
Got.
transfer.
Yeesh. Out.
Ah.
I don't know
Mineral
if
field depleted.
cloak.
Need something liberated?
You sure about
Mineral field.
His army is like, what is this army?
sit rep? Come again.
Incoming. We.
Bad news. Go ahead. Ah, you scared me.
You sure about that?
Need.
Base is under attack.
Got freedom.
Give me the sit Solo operator.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the gear. Huh? Yeah, whatever. Yes, Commander.
Out with it.
It's about to get heavy.
Go.
Base is under attack.
Give me. Out with it. Solo.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
I'm in a world of hurt.
Give me the sit rep.
Base command center upgrade complete.
You sure about?
I'm in a world of hurt.
I'm kind of trolling, by the way, with my battle cruiser.
Unacceptable command. We are at
Quick stalker round. They're dealt with.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Unacceptable
Calls in the fleet.
research complete.
Go ahead.
Come again.
What is it? Go time. Yes, Commander. Oh, really? In the rear with the gear.
Coming.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Do they have like Tempest somewhere? No.
Out with it.
Yes, Commander.
All hands to
Base
battle
is
station.
under attack. Command center upgrade complete.
Go.
Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
This air blocker. So, man.
Oh, really? What is it?
Solo. Out. Wait. Come again. Out with it.
In the rear.
Unacceptable.
Can't hold them alone.
Come again.
Mineral field.
Ghost reporting.
Just
Unacceptable.
It's a trap. Who called in the fleet?
Mineral is not enough energy.
Wait, what? I'm losing the... No,
Base
I'm not losing the
is
fight, right?
Command set. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Oh no.
Not enough minerals. Our SCV's base is under attack.
So, you sure about that? Come again.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
Big job. It's go time.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Ghost report.
Raven online. Scanning back.
Solo.
SCV ready.
Combat.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Stage scan.
By the time you gonna get
Ah, Commander.
Ready.
Not enough mineral field depleted. Research. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
Combat.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
They have 7,000 more minerals. Bro, what? Just a casual 7,000 mineral bank. Yeah, VCs are not good. They get countered by stalkers, as you can see. Stalkers are too powerful. But luckily I didn't throw in the end, but it was close. Close to a throw. Easy, no? Yeah, barely winning against a 5-9, that's how you do it. Well, here we go again.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV
How's it
ready.
received normally? Well, if like a random person on Twitch chat says that, then
Going. In the rear.
you get banned pretty quickly, yeah.
Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required.
I don't know anyone that takes that not as an insult, my
Not
friend.
enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Would you consider hosting a TVZ only tournament? Sounds like a great idea.
Ready.
I don't really understand the point of like a TVZ only tournament. I wouldn't find any players because everybody is toss. No, but like, what's the point of it? We're doing a 1 base all in this game.
Bad news. Bad news.
I'm not messing around. This is my last game, by the way, for today already. It's pretty hot today. It's kind of unbearable. I'm gonna install the AC, so next time it's this hot,
Complete.
I will be able to just stream normally. But like right now, I'm like dying right now. I'm not ready for the summer yet.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Good afternoon. Like I put my computer last year to a different room, and this one is a little bit smaller, so it's easier to cool it down, but it's also easier to heat it up. So when I'm streaming without any AC, it's basically it's a sauna right now. I'm having a sauna right now,
Not enough minerals.
and I hate sauna,
This better be good.
and I hate sweating while wearing a headset as well. That's kind of gross.
Ready.
Not enough minerals.
Hey, take off that headset, and at least it's a little bit better. I'll not need it this game anyways.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? You gonna give me your... By the numbers. Been waiting. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece?
Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
We're just 1 base tank all inning.
Not enough minerals.
It'd be a great finish to the stream to end this guy with a random 1 base all in now as well. My goal when I play StarCraft is to make people mad,
Not enough minerals.
or to make them feel bad. That's my specialty.
What's going on?
So I kind of want to win with like some kind of silly stuff as well.
Confirmed.
So here we go. Tanks are coming, Marines are coming. I hope you're ready.
Not enough minerals.
Where?
Not enough minerals.
He doesn't seem ready.
Blunder. We could use some help here. Gangway. Coming through. Who wants? You've been moved. Who wants some?
Okay, when they do that, we try and get a bunker up in range of like everything.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We've unpowered all the gateways, so I think I'm fine just
Waiting on you.
pushing
Not
in
enough minerals. Not
slowly.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I don't think he realizes that I'm 1 base all in him, in fact. Okay, I'm getting a tech lab and I'm saving scans because I think it might be DTs. No, he's just dead. Oh yeah, taking a 3rd base against this. Man, he really didn't realize I was 1 base all in him. He had no idea. Why did he have a sentry but no scout? This makes no sense either. My friend had like a what is he even doing here? He's like randomly moving here. Ah wait, I killed the hallucination. Ah, okay, okay. There was a hallucination. I killed it though. Like here? Yeah. Okay, here. I didn't see that.
Research complete.
But yeah, he was never prepared. Like him taking that base towards the end means that he didn't know I was like 1 base. Like he thought it was 2 base. Otherwise he wouldn't like desperately try so much and like I'm gonna take this base. But like this is so powerful it has to obviously be like a 1 base play. So he took that thinking and he lost to like a normal play, I guess. But it was in fact 1 base. Awesome. I love these kind of wins. You're 5k. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of times they play so greedy against me. Like, they like to skip the scout. I don't know why they do that. I mean, it is. I mean, you have many options as toss, but I don't understand how I'm winning games with it, which makes it feel good. It's like I should really never win there. Like really, never. Alright, my friends, I'm actually gonna call it to you already. It's too hot today to really play. So I'm gonna call it here. It's like 32 degrees Celsius, not some American imaginary system. Yeah. Could be a good mind game build. Well, the thing is, it's a very easy build to read. Like, they just have to, like, probe scout and they know it's coming. It's actually really easy to defend that, but, like, my opponent, like, didn't know at all. He wanted to take a third base against a one base all-in. Like, of course you're gonna lose. But at the same time, it's, like, the only winning condition you have with a build like this. You have to hope that the toss is gonna take the third base against your one base all-in for it to be, like, successful, basically. In general, like in StarCraft, like one base all-ins are not amazing. The only winning condition is like the other guy completely dropping the ball by either just having a bad defense or like taking a third against a one base all-in, that kind of stuff. Alright, see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Tomorrow I'll stream properly again. Actually, tomorrow's GSF final day as well, so we might watch that later on in the day. I think I might do that. We'll see. Bye bye. Have a good one.